The spacesuits, worn during the Apollo 13 mission, specifically the A7L model, featured distinctive red and blue anodized aluminum components on critical connection points, a design choice rooted in practical safety rather than aesthetics. The color coding system served as a crucial visual identification mechanism to prevent potentially fatal connection errors during the mission's high-stress situations. Red connectors were designated for oxygen outlet functions, where exhaled air exited the suit system. Conversely, blue connectors handled oxygen inlet operations, delivering fresh breathing gas from the life support system into the suit. This color differentiation was particularly vital on wrist-locking rings and chest connectors, where astronauts needed to quickly identify proper gas flow directions. The life support system, LSS connectors, matched this red-blue coding to distinguish inlet from outlet pathways. Blue anodized fittings marked where fresh oxygen entered the suit's ventilation system, while red components indicated exhaust ports where carbon dioxide and moisture were expelled. For the neck rings, which are part of the pressure helmet assembly, there were two main configurations used on Apollo suits, an earlier version that was anodized blue and a later version that was anodized red. The shift from blue to red was a direct result of modifications to the helmet ventilation system. The vent port located between the suit's neck ring and the helmet was redesigned, becoming enlarged and slightly repositioned. This alteration was implemented to improve airflow to the helmet, possibly to address issues like visor fogging or inadequate carbon dioxide washout, particularly for lunar surface activities where metabolic loads are highest. To prevent misalignment of the vent ports, which could lead to insufficient ventilation, the color of the neck ring was changed to red. This provided a clear visual indicator that a red-ringed helmet should only be used with a red-ringed suit neck ring, and vice versa, as the two configurations were not interchangeable. This change was initiated by an engineering change proposal in August 1968 and was first seen on Apollo 11 flight suits, continuing through subsequent A7L and A7LB suits. Although the outer shell of the red neck ring changed color, the internal components often remained blue. Jim Lovell's Apollo 13 pressure helmet, for instance, had a red anodized aluminum neck ring, indicating it was the later, improved configuration. Regarding the wrist-locking rings, Apollo crew portraits often show the left wrist-locking ring as blue and the right as red. This dual-color system was also observed in Gemini suits, which had red and gray anodized glove rings in addition to gray neck rings. While the sources clearly explain the functional reason behind the neck ring color change, they do not explicitly detail the specific rationale for the red and blue coloring of the wrist-locking rings. However, given the meticulous design and safety considerations prevalent in the Apollo program, it is plausible that these colors also served as a simple, quick visual cue for identification or to ensure proper orientation and connection of the gloves to the suit. This visual system was especially critical for Apollo 13's emergency procedures, where crew members needed to make rapid, accurate connections under extreme pressure. NASA's engineering philosophy prioritized functional identification over uniform appearance, recognizing that astronauts working in bulky gloves within pressurized suits required immediate visual confirmation of proper connections. The anodized aluminum construction provided both durability and clear color distinction that remained visible even in the challenging lighting conditions of space operations. This seemingly simple color coding represented sophisticated human factors engineering, potentially saving precious seconds during critical life support procedures aboard Apollo 13.